Hello everybody and welcome to Dropping the Mic, a very special episode of Dropping the Mic. We got guitar player Dan over there. Let me adjust the camera. See him. And yeah, because we had a gentleman had written into the band and was asking some questions about this guy. He was really impressed with their guitar playing at Rock Country. He had nothing but great things to say. Actually about the whole band, but especially you. He thought you were pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, and he goes by, I don't know what his real name is, but his goes by the name of Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
So,
Slick Rick.
So Slick Rick was asking how long you've been playing and who did you learn from? So,
Does that mean I got to date myself?
we're already dating ourselves.
Yeah,
By
I'm
the
younger than you, so that's fine.
I'm the oldest guy in the band now, so
right.
I don't even want to hear anything. You just had a birthday recently.
I am.
Happy birthday,
So now-
bitch.
thank you.
Yeah, how old are you now?
43.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Are you really 43 or are you
Yes,
just...
yes.
Oh, awesome.
And I've been playing since I was 11, so
See, more math. More math.
Long time.
Yeah, so 32 years you've
Yeah.
been playing, right? 32? Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Playing since you've been 11. That's, did you know, like, when did you know, like, you saw some guitar player, obviously like on TV or something, and you're like, that's what I want to do. Like, who was that?
None of them.
None of them.
None of
Okay.
them. My dad played acoustic guitar.
Right on. Okay.
And he had an old acoustic guitar lying around, a bass guitar I think he had lying around.
Okay.
I picked them both up and I just started plunking around and learning stuff.
And you just kind of started noodling around and it kind of made sense to
Yep.
you.
Yep.
So maybe it's like almost like kind of genetic kind of
Has to
thing?
be.
Or
Has to be.
yeah,
Because
because
there's other things I've tried to do that doesn't work with.
yeah. See, I grew up on a farm, so I'm really good at like shoveling stuff and baling hay. So, but unfortunately, people don't come to concerts to see people shoveling poop and baling hay.
I don't know.
So
They have the cow chip throw.
that is true. I think we should try to play that. We should try to play that someday. So okay, so you've been playing for. Did you take lessons?
I did.
Who did you
After I've
take?
been playing for a couple of years, I took lessons from a guy named Tom Spalding.
Tom Spalding. Heard he had a very successful mall company.
Wrong Spalding.
Okay, sorry.
Wrong
Okay.
Spalding. No, he's an amazing guitar player. He doesn't live around here anymore, but he taught at Ward Brott back at the day.
Okay. Yes.
Played in bands like
Back when
Musket.
Ward Brott was right off the belt line there?
Yep. He played
Okay.
with Musket Ridge, amazing country band back in the day.
Okay.
And yeah, he was a phenomenal player. And then a few years ago, I took lessons from Cliff Fredrickson, local jazz
Okay.
genius. The guy's amazing.
Jazz guitar players they know their stuff.
He
That's
knows
for
his
sure.
stuff.
Yes. Awesome.
So, yeah.
I'm not a jazz fan, but I respect the genre, and
Yeah.
if you're into jazz, you can play.
Yeah.
You can't be a schlub.
No,
You know,
no,
and be
yeah,
a
he's
jazz
amazing.
musician.
He's just
So-
mind blowing.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's
learn a lot
awesome.
from those guys.
You like when you learn the jazz stuff, does that apply to anything that we do in KOR? Or?
It applies to everything you play all the time.
Okay,
So
then.
learn what you're doing all over the neck.
Okay.
So you can,
Well, that's always helpful. You know, I would guess.
So if you want to play in the key of A, you know you're playing here, and you can play, all the different spots in the neck.
Okay.
Where you're at all times.
Right
that's
on.
That's why I went to see him.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
And
yeah.
you learned a lot from him.
I learned quite a bit.
Awesome. You can always learn stuff.
Yep.
And I learned something a while ago. I was actually picking up some flyers from Dan, and I learned at that time, I had been in the band for a few months, that you had an accident and you lost part of your finger.
Yes.
So I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm glad it's the index finger.
Yeah.
But it was an accident at work you had, and you
Yep.
lost part of your. And luckily, it's your picking
Yes.
hand. Otherwise, that'd be a total Tony Iommi thing.
Right.
Although he did lose part of finger on his right hand, but he's left-handed.
Yeah.
So that was his fretting hand.
Yeah.
See, I know something about guitar. But I'm sure it took you a while to recover from that. But it
Uh,
obviously hasn't taken away from your
Yeah,
playing.
it took about a month before I could even pick up the guitar
I
again,
bet.
but I learned to pick. Eddie Van Halen holds his pick like this.
Okay.
So I learned to do that for a while, and about a year or so, and then I started holding it
Awesome.
normal again. So.
Well, so like sometimes when you have an injury like that, it makes you concentrate more, and probably in the end makes you a better player.
Yes,
You
it
know?
definitely did.
Yes.
It definitely
So
did.
it's like
finger
one of
picking
those-
on the acoustic. That's a little tough now.
I bet.
So.
I bet. So you can we put on like some false nails or something on you or something? Paint them up nice.
Sure, let's do it.
Right on. So okay, and then I have a question. Like, what's the trickiest guitar solo that you play in a typical KOR night. And I don't know if you want to do some noodling around and playing and show the fans what you got or what.
Trickiest guitar, so probably Wait by White Lion.
Okay.
Because I typically don't do a lot of two-hand tapping stuff. So
Okay.
that one took a minute to learn. It's
All right.
yeah, got a little bit of stuff like that going on.
Yes, there's a lot of different kind of styles
Yep.
in one guitar
Yep.
solo.
Yep, and
So-
I love him. I love White Lion.
He's a good guitar.
It's just-
He doesn't play anymore, does he?
no.
What I understood, he's done.
I don't know what the health issues are, but yeah, he can't physically do it anymore.
Well, maybe he's played so much that he's just arthritis or something. But who was it Jason Becker that he had some kind of like a Parkinson's or something?
Yeah.
I forget one of those guys, but one of those amazing guitar
It's
players.
gotta be hard.
He can't even move, but he still writes music through a computer.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, he still writes and composes music, but it's all electronic now. And he'll look at the screen and he can pick out what notes he wants. So he can't physically play anymore, but he's still writing music, which I think is awesome.
To express what you're feeling
Right.
musically. Is
Yes,
awesome.
yes, and it's some kind of, it's either Parkinson's or one of those things that he just can't move,
Yeah.
So very sad. But anyway, so that's kind of the deal with Dan, and we thank him for joining us on Dropping the Mic. Hope that answers some of your questions, Slick Rick. And yeah, that's we're just gonna wrap it up, and maybe if you say you call yourself a guitar player, like maybe we can wrap things up with maybe a guitar riff from a Slayer song, perhaps. Hint, hint, hint. Oh yeah! See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, people. I am John. That's Dan. Thanks for joining us, Dan. We are dropping the mic. We are out of here. Thank you. See ya. Oh, I forgot to mention, like I said, we're going to be in Monroe next weekend. Yeah. Monroe next weekend, the 28th at Leisure Lanes. I'll give you more up to date on that later in the week. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
All right. Peace.